How has your idea of fun changed since your early adulthood? Welcome to day 3 of reflection. This 5-day series is focusing on the different categories of my personal lifestyle blueprint. Today's theme is fun. As I was reflecting on this particular topic, I started to think back to my childhood and what I considered fun back then. And I liked to read a lot. I liked to play outside a little. I played games and sports. I took dance lessons, loved dance, loved chorus, loved listening to records in my room and singing at the top of my lungs and driving my siblings crazy. As I got older, obviously my idea of fun changed, became more centered on the social aspect and friends. In young adulthood, it became focused on like going out and partying and drinking and, meeting men and dating and exploring sex and just getting out and seeing a little bit more of the world, not too much more as an early adult, and just sort of testing boundaries and getting to know myself in early adulthood. Then, of course, my sense of fun started to change and evolve and mature. And I'm noticing now that I'm entering my 3rd act, I'm noticing that some of my sources of fun and joy are more connected to what I love to do as a child. I like to listen to music, sing, dance. My fun is quieter. I love to travel. I love to explore new locations. I love to check out small towns. I like to gather in small groups over dinner or brunch. I like to watch live performances, theater, live music. My nomad lifestyle has definitely encouraged a lot of variety, and I find variety fun. I find checking out new things fun. As an aunt and as a friend to people with children, I've been able to dabble in the fun that's involved with hanging out with kids, just being in their presence, chatting with them, also, going to football games and hockey games, going to Disney World and theme parks. I've been able to have that level of fun. I have a lot of fun alone by myself. Sometimes I prefer to be alone. I like to go for walks. I like to explore new towns. I like to find off the beaten path sort of places to check out. I like going to the movies by myself. I like sort of the freedom of, laughing and crying as loud as I want in the movie all by myself and not really caring what anybody else around me thinks. I like sitting at a cafe and enjoying a nice meal by myself. So I do have a lot of fun on my own, but I have to intersperse that with some time with people. Small groups of people, preferably. Not a huge fan of crowds, although I have had fun at big live events with a small group of people. Like, when I go on my siblings' weekends and we go to a music festival, not usually my top pick to go to an all-day music festival, but experiencing it with my brothers, tons and tons of fun. I think it might be a strength or a skill or a gift or something of mine that I do not seem to have a shortage of fun in my life. And that's not something I've ever struggled with, is finding the fun and having fun. If I had to rate this area of my life on a scale of 1 to 5, I would rate it probably like a 4.7 or a 4.8. Pretty freaking phenomenal. And so now I want to ask you, how would you rate the fun in your life on a scale of 1 to 5? And what are you going to do about that? Is fun a priority? Do you make time for fun? Are you attached to previous activities that used to be fun? Can you have fun alone? Do you have fun compatible people in your life? Drop me a note, leave me a comment, interact with this video wherever you're seeing it. Let me know, what fun are you having in your life right now?